You know that friend who swears, "I'm just 5 minutes away," but their shoes aren't even on and YouTube is still playing in the background? Some people treat time like a flexible suggestion, not a fixed reality. But here's the twist. Psychologists say chronic lateness isn't one behavior. It's 5 different psychological mindsets. Some are hilarious, some are painful, and one of them might just reveal a truth you've been avoiding. Let's uncover them. But before we dive in, ask yourself, which one sounds like you? Because once you meet the first type, you'll start recognizing yourself or someone you know in ways you never expected. The dreamer. They truly believe they can fit an entire morning routine, 5 chores, self-care, world peace, and a dog walk into the space of 10 minutes. Their brain creates this magical, ideal timeline where traffic doesn't exist, lost keys teleport to the front door, and nothing ever takes longer than expected. They don't mean to be late. They just live in a softer, edited version of reality where time bends to their imagination. Psychologists call this time optimism, the belief that life will always cooperate, even when it never does. But if the dreamer lives in fantasy, the next type lives in attitude, where lateness becomes a personality. This person could be on time, easily. Everything's ready, bag packed, keys in hand, shoes tied, and at the very last second, they sit down just to chill, because arriving early feels like punishment. Waiting around feels embarrassing. Being punctual feels exposed. For them, showing up late is a way to feel in control, like they're stepping into the room on their own terms. It's not laziness, it's psychology. They're not making an entrance. They're avoiding pressure. But while this type delays out of confidence, the next type delays out of fear, fear that freezes them in place. These people aren't late because they don't care. They're late because their mind won't stop running. What if I chose the wrong clothes? What if I forget something? What if people stare? What if I'm the awkward one? Every tiny decision becomes a maze. Every choice feels like a risk. They don't lose time, they drown in it. Their lateness grows from anxiety, not disrespect. They show up late because they've spent half the day battling their own thoughts. And if overthinkers freeze, the next type does the opposite. They push back. First, the rebel. If everyone agrees to meet at 7, the rebel walks in at 7:45 with iced coffee and zero shame. Their lateness isn't an accident, it's a statement. Psychologists call it reactance, the instinct to resist rules, expectations, or anything that feels like control. Showing up late becomes their silent protest. Time isn't a schedule to them, it's a power struggle. Then, the overloader. The kindest heart, the busiest mind. They say yes to everyone, agree to every favor, and stretch themselves until they snap. Not because they want to be late, but because no feels like a betrayal. They overflow with guilt, generosity, and exhaustion until they're rushing through every appointment, breathless and apologetic. Their problem isn't time management, it's boundaries. So, who are you? The dreamer, the intentional late one, the overthinker, the rebel, the overloader, or a chaotic mix of all 5? If none fit, then tell me, what's your type 6? And seriously, what time were you supposed to leave?